Hello, Sunny. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome to all the Tome Knights who have joined the raid, and thank you very much for coming, guys. Oh, wait, actually. Yeah, prepare to repel borders, exactly. And good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to Toy Soldiers Old School. Special shout out to Sunny L and the raid there. Thank you very much. And welcome to all Tome Knights who came in with Sunny. Do be aware that if you are playing the game of Tomes and NaNoWriMo and you are in a time zone that can write, then yes, the points will be active and you are welcome to collect them while we are streaming. There are other writing streams live, however, so if you would prefer to concentrate on your writing, check out got.satrium.dev and you will be able to find whoever is currently live. So
that's Elementeds.
Elementeds, yeah, go check out Tal if you haven't yet already. She's awesome. I will shout her. Oh, you did. Thank you. Siobhan's got me beat on that one. All right, so since I'm in a time zone that cannot yet write, right, we will be playing a special Halloween edition of our game tonight. As plans. Do be aware, a couple of announcements before we get started on all that. Now, first of all, for those of you who are familiar with the process of the Game of Tomes and NaNoWriMo, you know that this month can get fairly busy for me. So when there is an inevitable I'm behind deadline and must finish something, rather than cancel the game, we have recorded an episode which we are calling 59.5. This is
Episode between last one and this one.
Yeah, that's right. It takes place between this one, and the last one, right? And it centers around some of our chat crew characters. So that is not a live episode. It has been pre-recorded, but it is ready to go. And should we need to fill a space, the next time we do, we'll run it. In the meantime, I intend to continue the game this month, and I hopefully will not have to do that, and hopefully we won't have to use it till December. So, all right, now that we've done all that, hello. My name is Diane Morrison. I'm also known as Sable Aradia. I am the creator of the Toy Soldier Saga, and I'm the game master for this game. I also, when I am not game mastering, play the character of Captain Celine Wintermist. She joined the Avalonian Imperial Navy and then the Marine Corps in order to see the universe and maybe help some people out along the way. She found a lot more than she bargained for, including war, family, and a much bigger responsibility than she ever thought she would have to be part of. My and her pronouns are she or they. And we'll go to my left and we'll begin with Rowan. Muted.
Hi, I'm Ron. I play Lady Vonbin Starsong. She's our party druid. She joined the Avalonian Imperial Navy to see the stars, fly on starship ships, which are amazing, see new creatures and fauna and planets, and occasionally she gets to stab somebody in the groin or make a bunch of sailors really sick with an amazing cloud of seasickness. And she just recently learned Fireball. Be afraid. Be very, very afraid. And she wound up becoming a Marine by virtue of having gotten a bug suit, and she's found a boyfriend and some sisters, and the adventure continues on. Her pronouns are she, her, and so are mine.
All right, awesome. Let's go to Taz.
Hi, I'm Taz, also known as Gmino99 on the internet. I play Ardent Spellsword, a Kensai magus who is obsessed with crafting magic items. Pronouns are he, him.
Awesome. Blake.
I am Blake. I'll be playing the part of Crowley. He's a Phoenok, feline-like race of my own creation. Crowley has joined the Navy with his friend Yasma, and having tons of adventures and ups and downs and all arounds and having a good time. Our pronouns are he, him.
Awesome. And Dawn.
Hi, I'm Dawn. I play Yasma Snowwind. I was an orphan, just joined the Navy up for the heck of it, with my friend Crowley, and then I found out that I wasn't an orphan after all, and I have sisters and a dad, and all that fun stuff. And then apparently I can turn into a tiger, so who knew? And our pronouns are she, her.
Awesome. And Chris.
Hi, I'm Chris. I play Arian. He's kind of the grizzled older guy in the group. Used to be a sergeant, still thinks like one. Thought he was a commoner, now is a noble, still thinks more like a commoner, and he sees it as his job to keep this group of youngsters alive. And he's adapting to all the changes in his life, and our pronouns are he, him.
Awesome. Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron Ree, which is spelled exactly as it sounds, R-I-G-H, Ree. I play the part of Ruavel Sunfall. Right. And I also play the part of Xerxes Radiant. Right. They're both noble Alfar who joined the Navy because basically they were given no choice by their families. It was Navy or shipped off to the clergy or something. Right. So, right. They both joined the Navy for that reason. All right. And our pronouns are goof and mull.
Awesome. And last but not least, Siobhan.
Hello, I'm Siobhan the Writer. I'll be playing the part of Lieutenant Madrimlian. He is a altruistic she-elf who joined the Avalonian Imperial Navy out of family obligations, just so his brother didn't have to. He was looking at starting up a intelligence division. Still has plans for that, but at the moment, a Black Ops is more important. Therefore, that's what he's working towards, is he wants this war over as soon as he can. His pronouns are he, him, or he, they. Mine are she, her.
Awesome. All right, so when last we left our intrepid heroes, do we have an intelligence officer's report this time?
Okay, when last we left our intrepid heroes. Intelligence officer report supplemental. God damn it, we just barely made the wormhole before the orcs did. We gotta get down here. We gotta get through this fast. 9 days. Alright. Thank you, Mariama. That'll hopefully we can beat them through. I don't know how good their pilots are. We gotta get word to the Telasian Fleet before they get out. But first, we get to have some fun. We have a shellback ceremony to take care of, which we did. That'll be your
That's episode
surprise episode.
59.5 when it appears.
Yep. And so that's where we were.
Brilliant. All right, so everybody's still a little drunk from the shellback ceremony, but it has been completed. And you are currently tattooing the new shellbacks or the raised up shellbacks. Yes, I wonder if I should jump right in. Let's see. Who shall I pick on with this? Yes. Yes, hello to our chat crew, by the way. I see that Barbarossa is lurking, so may or may not be in or out. I love what he had to say. Fire all main doubloons.
Man, all of them is a mist.
Fork over your spoons. That's awesome. Barbarossa is here to lurk. That's great. To which Chris replied, I don't knife that I will. Yeah, Dad says the goblin is still lounging in his cell. Stretch's dice are ready if needed. That's excellent. Magpie will have to come back later because they're in a loud restaurant. Yeah, Daz is definitely here. Glad to see you. Oh, hey, Coffee Cools came in with the raid. Good to see you. And hi, Gwen. Good to see you as well. Yeah, so I don't know that anybody else does this, but I don't think they do, but for anybody who has not been to our game before or hasn't been in a while, we have I think it's 100,000 channel point reward, right? It says, I want to play. If you use that, you get to play one of the characters. We make you up. You're generally a supportive NPC, but you do get your own adventures, and we do pay attention to what you're doing. So that was what we were doing in between episodes of last week and this week. And we have gotten the NPCs involved in combat too, and I think it's more fun for everyone. So, all right. So Crowley gets kind of an odd feeling.
Had it before. He usually booty scoots to get rid of it.
No, that's not the feeling. He knows that feeling. Fur, hard to clean, you know?
you can get your head down there, then you got it licked.
Crowley on the deck, his leg in the air. Yeah, everyone's like, "Do you mind?"
I gotta get clean. At least I can have a bath.
Oh, that's true. Isn't he still plucking mashed potato out of his fur? He was at ground zero.
That's
Yes.
true.
Okay, actually, that's a thing that you guys should be aware of in episode 59.5. A bunch of people were ordered to make dinner who had no idea how to make dinner. We are in a wormhole, and that means we cannot have fire. Right?
No flammage.
Shit will blow up. So,
shit blows up. Kinetic energy bad in the wormhole.
So somebody was ordered to peel potatoes. So they were peeling potatoes in the the wormhole in interstellar space. This is probably not. I mean, what are we going to do with the potatoes, right? So Nimmelin thought, oh shit, we need to actually do this. We can't use fire. I wonder if Eldritch Blast will work. So everything in the galley and connected to it is covered in a
potato explosion.
Patina of completely mushed up raw potato.
Patina of
And
potato.
Madrimley was lucky enough to get out of there just before that happened.
Yeah, there's probably still, I mean, it's been mostly cleaned up now, but there's still potato like in corners. Occasionally something drips on you from the ceiling and you find it's potato.
Oh, and something else you should note, that Nimmelin asked out a game if anybody would wonder how she did that. Right? And probably everybody would wonder how she did it, except Crowley, who knows fucking damn well how she did it. She's a warlock.
Yeah, Crowley did walk in just as that happened. So Crowley probably is still picking mashed potato out of places in his fur he didn't know he had, but he basically saw it in action.
And because of what Crowley is, he'd know what a warlock is.
That's true. Now, do you know what a warlock is, Blake?
Wow, I didn't see that. Give me a rundown.
Okay, so a warlock makes a kind of a pact with some kind of extraplanar being. Sometimes they're beneficial, sometimes
not so much.
Not so much. Often
The most common one is a pact with the old gods like Cthulhu and such.
Yeah, they're
Okay, like a crossroads deal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Where you
like
generally
a
get
crossroads.
screwed.
Exactly like a crossroads deal. It's usually questionable, right? Not necessarily an entity of evil, but usually not one of good either.
There is such thing. Well, I don't. In 5th edition, they added celestial warlocks, but that's 5th edition.
Yeah. Right. So,
well, they technically don't exist in Pathfinder, but
Yeah.
I mean, why wouldn't a good creature take a good deal for them?
Yeah, well, in Pathfinder, that spot is generally taken up by witches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And generally, when you're seeking power, it's not the good entities that come to see you asking.
Yeah.
But suddenly that weird fucking bird of hers makes a lot more sense. 'Cause
Okay.
clearly it's got they often have familiars that are manifestations of whatever entity they have made a deal with or possessed by some aspect of them, servants of them. You know, like an imp. Right?
Okay. Something to keep an eye on them.
Yeah.
Charlie's thinking, ooh, lunch.
Yeah. It's a bird. It could be cooked and plucked. If we wanted to. I mean, you could just tear it open.
So far, it hasn't done anything wrong.
Yeah, it hasn't. To be fair.
It also hasn't whispered dark things or.
That
That
we know
we
of.
know
That we
of.
know of.
That's true.
By nature, whispers are generally not overheard by other people. So
So he does know what it is. and what's going on with Nimmelin.
So should I be alarmed?
Warlocks are not inherently evil, right?
Okay, but
They
just to
just-
keep in the back of my mind that there
They
is
just do deal with dark
something out
powers.
of sight in play.
Right.
Right.
It's usually the most common thing. It's like, oh yeah, I'll sell my soul for power now. Is the most common deal.
Well,
Correct.
yes, but sometimes you offer them other souls and continuous
Right.
for not having to give up your own.
Yeah.
Yes.
It doesn't necessarily mean they're an evil person, but it means they're definitely somebody that you wouldn't want to, turn your back on in a dark alley if you don't know them well.
So kind of someone like me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's why I say you can probably relate.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Okay.
or like a
Duly
Ghost
noted.
Rider situation. Yep, that too. I like that Chris had to say that the bird is a carrot snack, maybe.
Carrick's already eyeing that bird.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and then just randomly some weird feeling comes over you, like you feel the hairs stand up in the back of your neck. Your ruff stands up.
Okay, I'm going to go find the captain and see if I can get an audience.
Yeah, she's hanging about while they're doing the tattoos, actually, is what she's doing.
Okay.
Yep, Crowley Bottle Brush Tail, yep.
As I'm, walking along, picking mashed potato off of me, shaking it off and whatnot, walk up to the captain, say, Captain, I don't know what it is, but something's not right.
Okay, she says. What do you mean?
I just have a feeling. I just have this strange feeling. Whether it's not right for the good or not right for the bad, I don't know, but something is not right.
Right, she says. Okay, party's over, everyone. Back to stations, she says.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, we're going to have to finish this later.
Beat to quarters, says Xerxes.
Beat to quarters.
Yeah, bellows out, we will beat to quarters!
Beating to quarters, sir! Yeah, I have a very bad feeling about this. Exactly, Stretch. Alright, so for those of you who have not been here before, when you see the little drum beating in the corner, the characters are in battle. We will only respond to things in chat that are, not going to interrupt the flow of the game. Alright. So, Daz is going through scrap in the hold, and all of a sudden hears, beat to quarters! Bangs her head on the, shit above her as she's going through stuff. Damn it! Yeah, that's funny considering my conversation the other night. Chris says, fourth wall break, the Geller field is down. Prepare for warp incursions.
Yeah.
After I said, yeah, see, the thing about writing in my world, if you're going to write stuff in my world, is I never want to hear the expression, raise the shields.
And then Daz, the
Said,
quick
raise
wit
the
that she is.
shields. Yeah.
5 goblins start hauling on this rickety shield wall goes up.
It's all a
Raise
bunch
the
of shields
shields.
lashed together. Raise the shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fine, yes, that would work. Okay.
I'm gonna do that now.
You totally will. I know you.
I
Yes.
know you. Yes, I will when I write the story in your world.
Okay.
You're gonna have a bunch of goblins yell, raise the shields.
That's hilarious.
Bunch of shields up on rigging.
That's funny. Cool. Okay. Yes. So people beat to quarters. I assume people go to their stations.
Yes.
Yep.
In my bug suit.
Yep, bug suit it is.
Yep, bug suit up and hit my station.
All right. So who?
Figuratively, not literally.
Sorry. Go ahead, Chris.
I just said same.
Okay. Yeah, and that's how the goblins lost their stolen purple peppers stuffed in a starseed. Yeah. Daz has set a challenge for me because we've put Easter eggs in each other's worlds, and somehow both a starseed and purple peppers have made it to her world. We have to figure out how this happened at the same time. What? Wait a minute. One's for elves, one's for orcs. Eh? So, yeah, that's going to be fun. Okay.
Goblin thief sounds feasible. Just saying.
Yeah, it was purple peppers in a starseed. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's weird. Easter eggs, but it's Halloween, not Easter. Yes, stretch.
Yes, these are Halloween eggs.
Okay, so everyone...
Eggs.
Which are like Easter eggs left over and left in the ground since Easter.
I wonder.
Oh yes, the caramel scream eggs.
I wonder if I can get away with putting up one of my players, or my music players.
Yeah.
What do you think?
No. Maybe.
Depends on not if the song's copyrighted or not.
Well, I
No,
mean,
we have-
it's Sirenscape, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have
So-
right to use it.
No, the question is whether or not it will totally bork the stream and make Sable's computer have a heart attack.
Yep, that's
Right.
the question.
Which if she's got Chrome open, it probably will.
Which I have to, because I need the archives of this today.
Yeah.
So, yeah, alright. We're going to skip it, I guess.
Open the other laptop and use it.
It never turns out well, though. Oh, hey, I've got an idea. I think I know what to do. I think I can make this happen. I was like, I probably can't use the... You know what? I don't think I need the Discord open for one thing, do I? Right now.
No.
No. So we're going to shut down Discord. Bye-bye, Discord. And now, open up that player.
Just a reminder for all of you who are listening, who are also on Sable's Discord, this is not an excuse to burn the Discord down. Me and Siobhan will be watching.
Yep, I'm always watching.
Like undead hawks.
Hi,
Think
Lilia.
about it.
Yeah, Lilia says, I feel like there should be a dono goal for a PC which doesn't have a heart attack when OBS and the video is playing in Chrome. That would be really nice. That would be really nice. What have I got installed here? Okay, I know there's one that has some creepy music.
I understand that there is such a creature that exists, but they are those kinds of computers that are entirely out of our price range. And involve
computer does
things
pretty
like
Yeah, but that's what she's saying. She's saying
Cooling.
maybe I should make a donation goal and say, hey, if you guys fund this much money, I will buy a new computer.
My
Which
computer was only $900.
actually isn't a bad idea. All right, Daz jumps into a bug
Mine's just
suit
about 14.
and hurries to the stern to set up the mini pult.
because we might need to fling poo.
All right, we have some... I don't know if it can even be heard, but let's try this too. There we go. Now we're talking. Okay. Yeah. So you guys stand at your stations and you don't immediately see anything. Who is on lookout?
The Xerxes.
Okay, Xerxes may roll his spot.
Perception.
Perception.
It's this big round looking one, right?
Yeah, the round, shiny math rock.
Well, I rolled a natural fucking 20.
Did you really? Shit. Okay, reminder again to people who may be new. There is a channel point reward. I believe it's 1,000 points only. That is a reroll. You may use those for any action that requires a roll except for natural 20s and natural 1s. You may use them for good or ill for the players or the GM. And you may only use up to 2 on any given action, but you may only use 1 on any given action. Right, those are the rules. If you spend the reroll and load it up beforehand, you can call it at the time. We do try to give some time for lag, but if you have spent it and you don't use it before the end of the game session, it is gone. Alright, since he's rolled a natural fucking 20, he sees a vaguely humanoid void shape against the brightness of the wormhole somewhere in the upper rigging. It's entirely like a silhouette. It's an absence of light, except that it has glowing sparks of eyes.
He yells, "Fuck, I think we got shadows."
Where? Says Celine.
Seen him over there in the rigging.
Yeah, alright, you guys may now roll initiative.
Oh, fun.
We had
Happy
We
Halloween!
had fun.
I figured you when I heard you talking earlier, I figured something like this was gonna happen.
Oh, come on, it's Halloween! It's the perfect time!
This is Halloween. This is Halloween.
Halloween. Okay. We'll do...
Joy, we had fun, we had seasons.
Alright, so I'm gonna make a couple of lists, PCs, NPCs, chat crew, and creepy things.
I hate it. Creepy things.
Creepies! Okay. So, Von Vin.
I require somebody to roll me a d20.
That'd be Stretch.
Stretch.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll move on down to Arden.
22.
32?
20.
22. Okay, I'm like, what the
Yeah, I rolled a 10.
frick.com?
And I got a plus 12. If
Blake.
I rolled 32, that would have been a natural 20.
Blake.
18 total.
Crowley. 18 total. Okay. Yasma.
I rolled a natural 20, so 28.
Nice. Okay. I see that Von Vin has a 7, so what's your score there with your bonuses?
+2, which makes
9.
9. Yep, that makes a total of 9. Please do not expect me to even remotely be capable of mathing tonight, guys. I apologize now, but it has been a hell of a day.
No problem, dear. Okay, let's see, Ruavel.
Ruvel got dirty 20.
Dirty 20, copy. Xerxes.
Xerxes got... Ooh. Xerxes fell over, smacked himself in the face with his sword, and tumbled down the stairs or something, because he fucking rolled a natural 1.
You should re-roll that.
Can't.
No, we've changed the rules. No natural
Right.
20s or natural ones can
Natural
be
ones.
rolled unless
That's right.
Crowley chooses to use his power.
Yeah.
Right.
Vaughn can reroll.
Daz?
She spent the wrong
Hey.
one.
Yeah.
It costs the same amount though.
Okay. If you would be so kind, Stretch.
You spent the channel points with no joy.
2! Even better!
I'll give her a reroll.
Okay.
And that's the last chance.
Your last chance. Aaron's giving her a reroll. That's
Aaron?
better.
Reroll as well.
That makes for 15 for me. And who are you letting Xerxes re-roll there? Oh, Blake, using Crowley's magic.
Magicness?
Yep.
Always magic ability, and I didn't roll much better, but it is with my bonus at 14.
14. Okay. Well, that's a hell of a lot better than 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Madrimlian.
13.
13. Okay. And Arian.
24.
24.
Nice.
Nice.
Natural 20 on the dice.
Did I miss anyone?
Oh, you
Natural
got a natural 20.
Nice. Okay.
Nice.
I've not missed anyone, I don't think, right?
Nope.
Except for Alessander.
Yeah. And Celine.
Oh, Celine, I've already got.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had a chance to rest yet, so.
Daz got 14.
Okay. 14 for Daz. Anyone else in the chat crew here?
Barbarossa's here. I don't know if he's rolling.
He's lurking at the moment because he's on his way home.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, anybody else in the chat crew, feel free to roll while I'm rolling for the bad guys and just type it in the chat and we'll find it.
It's just Daz.
We'd have had Dragon too, but Dragon had to abscond because Noisy respawned.
Yeah.
There it is. Whew, shit. This seems like good initiative, man.
With shadows?
Whoa, well, that's not necessarily what we're looking at, but...
Yeah, I don't remember what they do. It's been so long since I looked anything up.
Life drain.
Shadows are
Strength
nasty.
drain.
It's not just the drain that they do, it's also if they kill you, you turn into a shadow.
Yeah. And they drain strength.
Actually, why would I make that shadow?
Okay,
Fucking
gang.
mean.
Now then.
No, that 14 from Daz was for a perception check. That's what. No, all I see is plaid.
Rolled a 5? Oh, 16, okay. Well, hello, Calamity Badger. Thank you very much for the raid and for the tome. Calamity Badger is one of our Game of Tomes streamers. Raiding in, and that is awesome. If you are playing the Game of Tomes and you would prefer to not be distracted by our game because you are actively writing, there are other Game of Tomes streams that are live right now. I think, just a second, I'll find out. Because I have got.satrium.dev too. Okay, yes, currently.
Element Eds is still up.
Yeah, so Element Eds is up. Calamity Badger just went offline, and it looks like Chaotica is up as well.
Oh yeah, Chaotica.
Yep.
So you can check them out at these channels here. We'll do this. Did I spell something wrong? Okay. Okay, there's where you can find Tell, and you can find Chaotica here. But if you're not writing yet and you just like to hang out and listen to our game, or if you'd like to write and hang out and listen to our game, you're quite welcome to do that. Game of Tones points are available. The reporting is active, so you are quite welcome to do that if you would like. I'm waiting for Nano to begin. But in the meantime, we're having a Halloween game, and the characters are just about to be attacked by something creepy as hell that they're not sure of exactly what it is yet. Oh. Okay, Lilia is trying to procrastinate writing. Well, that's perfectly fine too. Come procrastinate. Calamity Badger says, I had to go offline. I was trying to get Game of Tones to load and getting more frustrated than a badger in a bathtub, so I quit and came here. Okay, so did you authorize the bot? That may be what the problem is. You have to go to got.satrium.dev. Along the top of the page, you will see a bunch of headings. Click on the user heading. You will see a light blue box that will say, it'll have some text in it about welcome to the Game of Tones, would you like to play, right? And then there'll be a bright blue button that says join the event. You must click on that. If you do not do that, the point recording will not show up in your stream. We did try to tag you yesterday in the Discord if you missed it, and I'm sorry if you did.
It's fun. How's your coffee?
Don't ask.
Nice try. He's trying to get her to fetch some, is what he's doing. Yeah. 25 words in 8 hours? I know exactly what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, Calamity. I get it. I get it completely. If the instructions were complicated, no problem. Easy instructions. Oh my god! Yeah, totally understand. Yeah, and I mean, I'm sorry. In we were a little late in getting the site updated to give this information, so yeah, you're not the only one who missed it. So don't worry about it. But there's always hiccups, right? We're just getting started, so it's fine. If you want to go back online, feel free, and if you're, frustrated with it and don't, then we'll see you tomorrow. It'll be awesome. Okay, so getting into the game.
No. Yeah. Iced coffee. Thanks.
I'm sorry, I wrote down what Yasma's
Caliphate.
initiative is
Caliphate.
here. But I don't see it. Was it 28?
28, yeah.
All right, Yasma, you were definitely first. Yeah, you see a bunch of these things come floating down and around over the side and out of the rigging now. It's like they're coming from the wormhole itself. As they get closer to you, you realize that they have little tiny flecks of light in them as well, as if they're like shapes of the stars.
Dang. I'm not even sure if an attack would actually do any good on something like that.
Well, there's one way to find out, right?
Right. Okay, so I am going to attack, I guess, using my scimitar.
All right.
So for the first swipe, I rolled a 7 plus 14 plus 7, 21.
21. Okay.
Yeah.
My question to you is your sword enchanted at all?
Yes.
Apparently, yes.
+1 keen edged.
Okay, so I do believe that does hit an incorporeal creature, doesn't it?
Yep. But if it doesn't have ghost touch, it's got a 50% chance of missing.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Brianna?
What's going on in the background there, guys?
Some kids just came back home to Joe's place with candy.
Ah,
They're pretty
nice.
Put
excited.
this in the fridge for me. Thanks,
Don't
son.
throw, don't throw,
Really
don't throw.
appreciate it.
Also, Aaron is having an off-camera conversation with Sharon, I hear.
Okay. So I did hit then?
I have to roll some dice to see if it actually did. You've got a 50-50 shot of it hitting and or not.
Okay,
It can, but... And it did hit. Roll your damage.
cool. Okay, and that is
Rick 'em, Rick. Stick that sword into that
One.
snake.
4.
4 points?
4 plus 3 is 7.
7.
7 points, okay? Yeah, you
Wait. What did you roll on the die originally there? Because you said 21 to hit? That's a threat.
No. No.
Oh, not an incorporeal?
She only rolled probably an 8 if she rolled 21.
Not to mention that you cannot do vital attacks.
Yeah, you cannot do
Usually
critical
on-
hits on undead.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. I stand corrected.
No, you sit corrected.
How do you know I'm
then,
sitting?
7 points. The sword, you don't feel it hit the thing at all, but
Okay.
there's like a silver streak of light where it hits it, and then you hear this, or more like feel this eerie scream.
Oh.
Wonderful stuff, eh?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna roll for my second attack.
Okay.
I rolled a 13 plus 9 is
22.
22.
You do hit. Damage.
Okay. I rolled a 4 again, so 7.
Okay. Yeah, same thing happens, basically.
Okay.
I gotta check
Okay.
to see if I can add cereal.
Now I have another attack with my claws. So I'll give it a try. I don't think it'll do much, but I'll give it a try.
You might want to reconsider that, Yasma yells, Arian.
Yeah,
Why?
because touching undead is generally as bad as them touching you.
Okay, well, hold on. Does Yasma stop and ask why? Does she
Yeah.
stop? Does she... Yeah, okay.
No.
Yeah, I pro-
You wouldn't stop in the middle of an attack. I'm sorry. Wouldn't happen.
Well, yeah.
She might.
Somebody says, you might want to reconsider that. You might pull her hand back and wonder why, but...
yeah. I hesitate and stop and do listen to him.
Yeah.
To look at weapons.
Probably just in time.
So we see that Yasma's weapon just passes right through it. That's fun.
Yep, that's what you see. You see that? Yay. No.
I guess
Those
that's
touch
me
is the
then.
thing I'm thinking of, I believe.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, that only takes up 1.
Okay. So, if that's the end of your attacks,
Yeah.
all right, the next one up is Arian.
Is there one within 5 feet of me?
They're everywhere on the ship now, all of a sudden.
So yes.
Coming up through the floorboards and
Spinny.
Oh, great. Someone just activated the Arian X.
Well, I guess it's only a 50% mischance.
The only thing I can do.
yeah, it's Ruga's
Yeah, I'm
go.
about the only one who could probably enchant the weapon so it doesn't miss.
No. Xerxes.
So first attack is a dirty 20.
Okay. Yep, that'll hit.
Second attack is a dirty 17.
Why not? Just a second. Nope, that misses.
Third attack is a 22.
Hits.
And fourth attack is a 24. Possible crit, but can't crit a shadow, so.
And it hits. So 3 attacks do hit.
First attack's a 54. Second attack misses. Third attack hits.
Okay, so the first attack did 54 points of damage?
No, that was my mischance.
Ah.
I rolled a 54, a 32, and an 81.
Ah, okay.
So 2 hit.
So 9 plus 9, 27 total.
All right. Yeah, so same thing. You see, actually, you hit all times, right? Except for the one, right? And you knew it was just kind of out of reach, but you hit each time, but you could see your sword pass right through it. There was a sort of a silver light and a shriek where it did succeed in doing something. Well, you think it succeeded in doing something. You assume it didn't look impressed or sound impressed.
We're not sure what impressed would look like on a black, shadowy figure, but we assume it was not that.
Arden, you're up. Arden?
Okay, I'm going to use my swift action to enchant my weapon with Ghost Touch and enhance my corrosive ability to Corrosive Burst, which basically allows me to do extra damage if I crit.
Which you won't, because it's an undead.
Oh, right, it can't crit. Never mind.
Right.
I'll just
for
add
burst,
shocking to it. Nope.
For burst, you can still roll to confirm. To see
Oh,
if
yeah,
it does well.
Yeah, you still confirm criticals on undead with burst because the burst does extra damage, right? It just doesn't do extra damage on the critical.
Okay.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
Because a burst does a d10 damage on a critical.
No, it just, from what I understand, it just did more d6s.
Oh, is it? Okay. Used to be a d10 in 3.5.
Corrosive. Corrosive weapon explodes with searing acid on a successful critical hit. Does not harm the wielder. Oh yeah, it does d10, and if it's a ×3 bonus, it does 2d10.
Right.
Huh.
So it does a d10 damage instead of a d6. Or in addition to a d6, I mean.
Yeah, it says an extra d10 points.
Yeah, in addition to the d6, you do an extra d10.
I will cast... electric should be fine, so I'll cast Shocking Grasp.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Well, I'm not touching it. I'm touching it with my weapon.
Oh, right.
Right?
Yeah. You're doing it through your sword, right?
Mm-hmm. Because they're obviously not wearing metal.
No. They're wearing ethereal metal. Yeah.
Won't that affect
Well, if
the
they're
fact
aware,
that we're in
they
a
could-
wormhole?
Yeah, that's why I don't think electricity doesn't necessarily mean fire.
No.
Try it
But
and
it-
find out.
Yeah.
It is heat.
You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
That's just the thing. You don't know.
Well, yeah, sadly, like, I don't have any other real... Well, I guess I could use Frigid Touch instead. But that's just cold damage and stagger. Alright. Let's see if that hits. First. So 6 plus 14. 20.
20, okay. Feel free to roll your own 50% hit or miss chance, or I will.
Ghost Touch makes it so it
Oh, you have
negates
Ghost Touch.
that.
Okay, never mind. Yes, that's fine. Yep, you hit 20. Yep, that hits.
Okay. Now the real question is, is there an explosion due to the shocking grasp?
Yes. Boom!
Ka-fucking boom.
Oh boy.
Make a reflex save. Let's see. Where is his station? He is a Marine in a fight, right?
Yep.
Alright, so...
Front
line. So the other frontline Marines all basically yeah, okay. Since you've got your percentile dice out anyway in order to roll hit or miss, right? Roll to see if you were close enough to him that you are going to be in that area and have to make a saving throw as well. Yeah, so below 50 you were close enough to, you're on the, whichever side of the ship he's on, port or starboard, right? And more than 50 you're not. So let me know who's close to him.
No. And yes.
Okay. And by the way, that also goes for Daz. She's a Marine.
Yes.
Okay, I got a 27 on my reflex.
Okay, or do you have evasion?
No.
Okay, so half damage.
If you're scaling it sort of like Spelljammer was, things like that did double damage naturally when they went off in this environment.
I don't know, though, an electricity thing is not quite fire, but close. I think that it
it fired as 5 times damage.
Oh, did it? Okay. I thought it did, like, the same amount of damage as the spell it was if it were electricity.
Again, it does double damage.
Alright.
Alright, I'll roll the 5d6 first, and then separately then. Get to find out how much I'm damaging myself!
Yep.
Don't worry, if the thing is affected by electricity, which some undead are not.
Yeah, Daz, roll a percentile roll. If it's below 50, let me know. You want above.
Or roll any die that's, higher than half or lower than half.
Yeah.
Or any die odds and evens.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. My journal was by Arden too.
For fuck's sakes, do witches not have any spells in this system that do anything to ghosts?
cure wounds.
Any positive spells, any healing spells will damage undead.
Okay, I might be switching classes. This is not what I thought it was, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you were a cleric, you'd have healing surge, which you could just pump out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if I approve of their idea of a witch. Their witches don't do what my witches do.
Well, they're like occult. They're more like occult witches and such.
They're still
I believe.
they're not. They don't make a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make a lot of sense here.
Anyways, that's a total of 19 damage on the shocking grasp. And if it's doubled, then I save for half. That's Ow.
18 damage. Okay.
19.
19
and then
damage.
the other 2 dice for the corrosive and the.
Uh-oh, Daz rolled 38. She's a level 2 character. Somebody want to help her out?
Yes.
She
Reroll
wants
it,
to
Daz.
make that roll.
Four.
Well, you got another one there, Daz. Get higher. Because Stretch also redeemed for you.
Which is probably good.
I just rolled 10 on the last one.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's something that actually affects something incorporeal. Alright.
Oh, she rolled 0-0.
Nice!
Nice.
You ducked behind the bulkhead and it was nowhere near you.
Yeah.
Bulkhead.
Okay, on top of the 19 damage from the shocking grass, there's another 16. For just stabbing it.
Okay. 18 and 16. So a total
19
of
and 16.
19 and 16, so a total of
35.
right? Okay.
Yep.
Alright. That's what damage is done to it. And now who was close to Arden?
Madrimlian.
Xerxes.
Okay. So,
Technically, wouldn't the explosion of interstellar space stuff catch the shadows as well?
Yes.
At least half the time.
yeah. Don't worry. I got it.
I'm sure they got hit. I'm sure she rolled reflex saves for them as well.
Yep.
Oof, I'm down to 62 hit points after that.
Yeah, life on the streets. Diving is an art. Okay, so who was close? Madrimlian, one of Aaron's characters, I don't know which one.
Xerxes.
Xerxes, anyone else?
Wouldn't I be fairly close to the creature?
I don't know. Did you roll the 50% chance dice that I asked you to roll to determine whether or not you were?
Yeah, I rolled a 50.
Okay.
Even? Yes. You had to roll 51 not
Yeah.
to be.
Remember that these rolls can be re-rolled too if anyone wants to help the characters?
Of course I don't.
Well,
I mean,
sure as hell
honestly.
won't be.
I should make a garden reroll damage. 19 ain't very much on 10 dice.
Okay, anybody else close to... Okay.
Stretch, you want to roll for Vonban?
He might have snoozed.
I was just there, deck save.
Yeah.
Huh, 19. Oh, on percentage dice?
Well, that was percentage dice there. Stretch. Or you can use it on D20 and that's 95, so
Yeah,
nowhere
okay,
near it.
fair enough.
That's okay. Nope,
Oh,
we
no,
got figured it
that's
out,
all
Stretch.
right. We'll figure it out. Yeah, so she's fine. Those of you who were within vicinity may now roll your reflex saves.
The reflex is a lonely save.
22.
Well, I'll be cornholed and dipped in dog shit.
Thanks, Stretch.
Xerxes rolled a total of 11.
Okay, so he doesn't make his saving throw?
We'll try
No.
that again.
Okay,
You give him
22
a
for
reroll?
Daz. Yep.
Yes, reroll Xerxes. He's having a bad dice day.
Yeah, he's having a really bad dice day. That's, thank you for that. Now I just rolled a natural one.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, no.
He's been hanging out with Raymar, obviously.
Clearly. Character from another game. We're having an out-of-game experience here. Sorry, what was that there, Dawn?
Rolled 25.
25. You made it. Okay.
Can't re-roll that one, Stretch.
Yeah, once you
Oh.
get it... what's that one for? No, can't re-roll natural ones. Nope. Natural ones and natural
Nope.
20s you are stuck with. So, well, that's going to suck, because that means probably what? How would you govern that? Double damage?
Magic crit.
Magic crit. All right, we can do magic crits. All right, so, and reflex would be for half, right? In this case?
Yep.
All right, so those of you who were in the area and made your reflex save, you take
10 points.
10 points of damage. If you were in the area and you failed your reflex save, you take 19 points of damage. Unless you have evasion, in which case, if you made your save, you take no damage.
Daz takes no damage. She has evasion.
Yep.
No damage. Legitimately just stands there.
No, he doesn't.
No,
he goes,
he
"Whoo!"
dives.
Yeah, he dives. I know.
He dives behind a bulkhead, does a flip, and, tumbles out the other side.
Yeah.
That's a very good question, Daz. I'm glad somebody's thinking there. Is a bug suit considered magical? So if one was to punch kick at a last resort, is that considered a magical weapon?
No. Not according to Pathfinder rules.
Which doesn't make any sense at all.
It's because there are different types of magic. One is designed for attacking, one is designed for defending. Right? It's sort of like saying that, healing and harming are the same thing. They're not.
Right. Okay, so I'm going to the iCrit on my phone. Yep. The iCrit. I love this program. Magic Critical. Okay. Double damage, and you become invisible for 1d4 rounds.
You blew him to smithereens.
You
he just fucking disappeared.
Fucking hell, he's gone.
You vaporized Xerxes.
Oh God.
Okay.
Oh dear.
How many rounds does he get?
You don't know.
Well, he's playing it up. He's hiding now.
I have a real good feeling something bad about to happen.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Something bad about to happen to Arden, that's for sure. Mom been about to lose her shit.
To be fair, though, there are a lot of, a lot of the, whatever they are, the creatures go and kind of, jump away.
It's a sacrifice he was willing to make.
There you go. Your life was a sacrifice I was willing to make. Yep.
Yep, that's
Nimmelin, roll initiative.
Yep, Nimmelin, roll initiative. We're in a fight. What about a magic item, says Daz? Like my glass of detect magic. It's a handheld looking glass with a heavy duty glass portion. Does that count as an improvised magical weapon that does 1d4 blunt damage?
No.
Nice try. I like that you're
Good
thinking.
try. I loved your innovation. Yeah.
Yep, very, very
That's okay.
clever.
I'm trying to think of something else too. Because I don't have a magic weapon either.
Magpie says, stretch help, I'm in a car. Nine on the die.
Well, Stretch does have that reroll, so I say reroll for Nimmerlin. Because it's not for Stretch. Well, I'm just saying.
I'm not saying, I'm just saying?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm not saying. I'm just saying.
So, I don't remember my dex. I'm pretty sure your bonus was a +2, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. And then DM Stretch just rolled an 18, so he did take that choice.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so that means that with the 18, Nimmerlin gets a dirty 20, which means it's about to be Nimmerlin's turn, too.
Smoke some pot. Okay.
The void whispering in your ear.
Yep.
Yep. The voices are back. For Xerxes.
Okay, I think that ends that bit, doesn't it? Is it ranged attacks? Well, actually, since it is about to be your turn, right? The ship, you had an odd feeling right before stuff happened. You're like, something's interesting. And Quill said,
something wicked basically comes.
And then Crowley, with his tail standing up like a bottle brush, went to the captain and said, I don't know what's going on, but something is not right.
Something wrong in the world today. Don't know what it is.
The captain said, all right, party's over, back to your stations. She was asked, beat to quarters. She said, yes, beat to quarters. Right? You beat the quarters. That's why I have the little drum. Right? And then almost immediately, Xerxes spotted something he described as, what did you describe it as?
Shadows, I think.
Shadows, I think, he said. Right? And then these creatures started coming seemingly out of everywhere. I detect magic at will, if that matters. Well, you don't know exactly what these are. What they look like is that when contrasted to the streaks of light that surround you in this luminescent tunnel that is interstellar space, they look like somebody took an eraser and blotted out the light in a humanoid shape. They have pinpricks of light for eyes, and they also seem, and when you look at them closely, to have little bits of light in them, almost as if they are bits of the starry sky in the dark moving. Right? You don't know what they are exactly, but you know immediately they are a creature of the void somehow. Because you sense the kinship. Now that I have a really clear idea of what Nimmerlin's patron stuff is going on, this makes it real easy to incorporate in a game. That's fun. Right? Who has the highest dex between... Probably Celine, because there's a bunch of 20... No, Ruavel will probably have a higher dex.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ruavel has... What for dex?
18.
18, okay. Yeah, I believe Celine's is 16, and Nimmerlin's at +2 is like a
14 or 15.
All right, so the order goes Ruavel, Celine, and Nimmerlin in that order. So Ruavel, what are you doing? Xerxes just blew up.
I'll worry about Xerxes later, I was just about to say. Right, currently, we have to clear these things off the ship. Right,
Quill, do you have an email feature? Sort of, he says.
Right,
One of them's reaching for you as you speak.
Yeah, smack it aside.
Okay.
Hand it your rum.
Maybe it's just go. Maybe they're just here to the party, you know.
Yeah, maybe they just want to drink.
Hey, we were ready to attack. We didn't try appease. They are creatures of the void. We are traveling to the void.
No, we're not.
Well,
Oh.
sort of.
Ish.
We're in a realm between realms in a place that is not a place.
And a time that is not a time.
And I rolled a 19
Give
on
the
the die.
spirits a bloody offering.
You rolled a 19? That hits.
Yeah.
If
Won't
you
bother
roll your
confirming.
50% miss chance.
Yeah, I won't bother confirming. And I rolled high on that one too.
Okay.
And I do 17 damage.
Okay. Yeah,
No, wait, sorry, 14 damage.
14 damage. Okay, Ruaville wasn't near or was near to Arden?
Wasn't.
Oh,
Wasn't.
Ruaville wasn't. Yeah, no.
Okay. Copy. Do you have any more attacks?
Yeah, his second attack on this thing is 21
Yes, that hits. Assuming you actually do hit.
for 14 points.
And that made your
Oh.
50% chance to?
Just. Yes.
Okay. For another 14, you said?
Yeah.
Alright. Okay. Yeah, you see it, you know, the same effect. A silver streak appears through it and it makes an eerie scream. Celine. Celine hits one full in the face. She presents her pentacle forward and she hits it with the full force of some healing power.
Yep.
Let's see now. Where am I here? Yeah, I get. What level spells at this level? 4th, 5th?
5th.
4th. 5th? Okay.
5th.
So that's cure critical, right?
5th is, yes.
Yes, okay.
It's actually 4th, but.
5th is Cure Light Mass.
Yeah.
Cure light mass? Oh, yes. Okay, that's better.
Yes, that's a
Boom!
good spell. Hit them with a Cure Light Mass. They get a saving throw for half damage. Actually, they don't get a saving throw for half damage because it's a fortitude save.
And they have no fortitude because they're dead and
They're
incorporeal.
dead creatures. Right?
So,
They take a D8 plus your level, 9, in damage each.
and that's all of them, right?
Everything within 30 feet of you, I think it is.
That also includes the allies.
Yeah, and all your allies heal that too.
Yeah, and sorry, D8 plus which? My level?
Yes.
Okay, so everybody who's injured receives 13 points healing. Everything else takes... Okay, so one of them goes... That was the one, I think, that...
Doesn't count unless he says, I'm melting. What a world, what a world.
I'm melting! What a world! What a world! Yeah, I do believe that's the one that Yasma was beating up, and the one that Ruaville was beating up. Disappear, I think.
And the one that...
Arden?
And the... Oh, yeah, no, Arden, sorry. Yeah, and the one that Arden was beating up. Or... Yeah. Okay.
No, Daz. Sorry.
Wow. All right. Now, Nimmelin had some very useful questions. Wait, would I know their language, or do they share a language with my patron?
All right. So you can only do 9. It's one creature per level, no two of which can be more than 30 feet apart. Will half harmless, or will half?
Will save. Damn it. Do they have a will score? Let's find out.
And if they have spell resistance, you have to pin it.
but yeah.
I'm not that mean. Not yet.
Spell
Very few
penetration.
undead have spell resistance.
That's true. It's pretty nasty without it already.
Yeah.
Especially the incorporeal, especially incorporeal undead.
Okay, actually, like I said, the ones that were seriously, like, ones were beat up already. I did roll individually for 9. Oh wait, no, 9 including my allies, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So after healing Ravel,
After healing Xerxes and
Arden.
well, actually, she wouldn't choose Xerxes because Xerxes is invisible right now.
right,
Right.
you can't do Xerxes.
Right.
You have to have line of sight.
Yeah, so Arden and 8 others, right? Because nobody else was injured?
Are you like masturbating, G-Man?
No.
Then why are
Why?
you making really weird
Just
noises?
weird noises, man.
Why? I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
Kind of embarrassing.
Sorry, we're just teasing.
I'm just teasing you, man.
Hey, these things are creepy. They're freaking you out. That's great. Means I'm doing my job. I like it.
Buddy
Okay.
is just really happy to get healed.
Yeah.
There's that too.
It's a good tingly versus the recent bad touch.
Okay. So yeah, all right. So anyway, she goes right into the middle of where that area is, right? Heals Arden, and if somebody else was close to her that she can see who's in, not doing well, great. And otherwise, she takes out or tries to take out 8 of these undead, and manages 3 of them. So.
Sweet. And here you said she didn't have any abilities.
Well, that's helpful. All right, Nimmelin, it is your turn. Would you know their language? Do they share a language with my patron? You could try. You could ask
Hey, buddy.
Quill to ask them to leave. You could try a bunch of things, or Eldritch Blast, like you said, which is kind of cool.
Well, in 5th edition, Warlocks are basically Eldritch Blast machines, so
Sorry.
that's like the only spell they ever cast.
Totally your
Just
call.
so I can keep
You get
track. What are we on for initiative right now?
20.
20.
Okay.
Well, no, you can't talk. Yeah, it's a free action to talk, but I do, if you're going to negotiate, that doesn't tend to go well if you're also blowing them up. Just
Right.
letting you know. So, yeah, but yes, you can talk as a free action. Just so that we can keep things moving while Nimlin is making some decisions, Crowley can go ahead. Crowley is next.
Okay. Well, I know this is a blind chance and just a thought from my own head, but I would consider these a cursed being. So I'm gonna try my remove curse.
Novel attempt.
Unfortunately, if it doesn't work, then it'll probably hurt me more than them because I do have to touch them to remove the curse.
Ooh, interesting.
See, not knowing whether or not they're truly an undead creature or a cursed creature, halfway through this world and the next, who knows why they're here or how they're here, but I'm going to try
Undead
it
are
out
generally cursed creatures anyways.
So, I'm going to give it a whirl.
Okay, what's your touch attack? Because you have to make a successful touch attack, right?
14.
14, you would miss with that.
Against touch armor class?
Yep.
And we do have Magpie's response.
Okay.
So I rolled a 13, but I get +4 on my base attack bonus.
Oh, that hits. Okay.
Yeah.
I was
I'll
gonna say,
go.
would the shadow even really try to avoid a touch attack?
Maybe not. I'll go to Magpie here. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna see if they understand me or whatever void speech. Say whatever identification our ship has for the military, and then ask why they are attacking us. Oh wait, can I have Quill do that and attack?
What are you, buttering your bread on both sides there?
To be fair, we have allowed such things with other familiars and animal companions.
Well, yeah, I agree. But what is she doing, buttering her bread on both
Why are you
sides?
attacking us? You know, we come in peace. Shoot to kill. Shoot to kill.
Shoot to kill, shoot to kill, yeah. Why are you attacking us? Oh, fucking. To be honest, we attacked them.
It's true. They just appeared. We
kind of assumed
reacted
they were not
hostilely. Which is why I was like, hand him the rum.
Yeah, you perfectly well can, by the way, do that, yes?
Yes.
Is that what you were doing? Just because it's like, it's kind of buttering your bread on both sides, doesn't mean you can't do it. Yes, you can. You try and talk, then if it doesn't go well, then attack. Yeah. So that's an option. Crowley, make a fortitude save. While this is going on.
Well, I just rolled a 20 for my fortitude save. A
natural.
A natural 20?
Yep.
Nice. Okay, when you touch the creature, you feel an immediate sense of unnatural cold. Cold beyond anything you could possibly imagine cold that goes immediately to your core. You feel like the breath of the grave has just breathed on you and somehow passed you by.
Okay, so...
Does this remove curse work?
That's a good question. There's nothing in the lore of the creature that I'm using as the base for this to tell me that it does. But it seems to me like a sensible
Nothing that
thing.
says that it wouldn't either.
Yep. So, okay, so Quill does that, and I Eldritch Blast. All right, so you hear some weird, eerie noise that sounds... Okay, so...
Pulsar.
Those of you who have been in the void for a while know that when there is quiet on the deck in the lateness of the night watch, you can sometimes hear kind of an eerie ring or little, like, sounds. You know, have you guys ever listened to, like, you know, the noises that planets make on audio recordings?
Yes.
It sounds like that, okay? The same kind of noise comes out of Quill. One of them turns and responds to him, and it's something similar. And then Nimlin's Eldritch Blast goes off. Roll your damage. Or your attack and damage. Do I happen to know the names of the gods the humans believe in? It varies depending on culture, but the most common ones you will encounter in space will be Celts, Norse, right? And like sort of vaguely Arabic type cultures. "1d6, I don't know what's added," says Nolan.
Your character level, I believe.
Yeah, I think your character level. So she's what, level 2 like everybody else?
Yep.
Okay. So
Can I have it be a warning shot?
For her. Can I have it be a warning shot? Yes. Okay. Yeah, 1d6, please. Thanks, Stretch.
Fire a warning shot up his nose.
Barbarossa
2.
says.
All right.
I said across his nose, not up
Not
it.
up it. Are you attacking one that has already been successfully struck or not?
Sorry, sir. I'm doing my best.
Who made that man a gunner?
I did, sir. He's my cousin.
Keep firing, assholes.
Yeah. Some of us may have seen that movie one too many times.
Maybe. It's certainly on par with the number of times I've watched Hudson Hawk.
I attacked the one by the closest shipmate. Okay, I'm gonna say yes.
Thank you,
Dad,
Dad.
I've seen that one movie too many times too. I knew it. I'm surrounded by assholes.
Oh.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, the Eldritch Blast goes off. I don't think we've seen the Eldritch Blast other than Crowley before, so you may want to describe the effect, and then I'll tell you what happens with Remove Curse.
And doom.
Oh, God.
Big blast of energy comes rocking out of her hands.
Yeah, what does it look like? What does it sound like? What does it
It's
smell like?
Eldritch. It looks green. It's
Oh,
No, not necessarily.
Eldritch looks nothing like that.
Badoom tish.
Oh.
Yeah, I refuse to comb the desert, says Chris. The giant comb is in deep storage.
he ain't found shit.
That just means Bark went out for his daily walk.
Daz's favorite too. Yep, the pair with the giant bird pick.
Yeah.
We ain't found shit. Yeah. Very good stuff. So it's like ink, but if ink would make you nauseous with rainbows and stars and sounds like air being sucked out of a vacuum, those of you who have been in space immediately recognize this as a manifestation of the void. No question about it. Like those of you who spent a fair bit of time in space, if you're fairly new, you might not. Those of you who have, you're like, oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Boom! What it said to you, and Quill in reply, by the way, which nobody else knows there, Nimmelin, is so cold. Surprise! Says Nimmelin.
Well, that should warm them up.
Okay. What happens when you hit the thing with the remove curse? For a moment, instead of this dark eldritch kind of creepy void creature thing, it kind of shifts into a glowing, transparent, kind of faintly reminds you of Moonlight elf in an archaic uniform.
Okay.
And it says, "Thank you," and disappears.
All right.
Well, how many more times can you do that?
I can do it at will. So
Oh,
as
He can do it as anytime he touches something, he can do that.
Damn, I wish I could give him my spectral hand now.
well, I can move pretty damn quick, and
No, it's the saving throw I'm worried about.
yeah, it's my saves that I gotta make to make it happen.
Okay, let's see. Before we
What
go
was the
Otherwise-
rank on that uniform?
Wouldn't know.
He might
He
actually.
might
Do
actually.
you have some scores in military
History?
history, right?
Yep.
Roll it.
Okay. 12 plus. What the heck are my skills?
Exactly, Chris. That's exactly right.
26.
26. Oh yeah, you recognize it right away. It's a uniform from the Succession
Yeah.
Wars. Probably when Avalon was still active and before Avalon was lost. At least if ancient paintings and sculptures have been any indication.
In other words, one of these guys might know where Avalon is.
Of course, what are you going to do to stop them from disappearing once you've gotten rid of their curse?
Unfortunately, I passed on Trap the Soul.
Gonna cast Bear's Endurance on Crowley and Resistance. Resistance is a cantrip. It gives him +1 to saving throws.
Okay, who's going to?
Xerxes.
Yeah, okay, I'm just determining whose turn it is next. We just had 18. It is Alisander's turn. Okay, Alisander has, Alisander might have trapped the soul.
He
he also
might.
might have remove curse as well.
Yeah, he might. You know what?
That is,
Because
I
I
believe,
didn't...
on the druid list.
Okay, I'm going to let you guys roll a luck roll, or I will let Crowley randomly decide to use his luck power, and he happens to have all the relevant spells. If he does.
Woohoo!
No, Crowley have another usage of that?
Unfortunately, Crowley does not. He has
Okay.
1 usage per day.
Then who wants to roll the die of doom for you?
I can.
Okay,
Not 20.
seriously?
Seriously.
Okay, you don't touch that. I'm going upstairs and I'm gonna have a look. I'll be right back. We're gonna put up the break screen momentarily because I gotta take a bio anyway. We'll see you in a minute.
Okay.
Oh.
All right,
I'm
and
back.
we are back. You're looking at a cat butt over there. Okay, so yes, it was definitely a natural 20. It's not like I didn't believe her. I just had to see it for myself. I'm like, really? Okay, so yes, Alisander has both remove curse and trap the soul. So then, I think Alisander is going to make the same attempt that Crowley did. So let's see if he gets injured. He made a save. Yet another elf form appears briefly. Now, except he can't do two in the same round. No, he can't cast one spell then another spell, and that one disappears. Yeah. So while people were gone, while we were gone. Crowley, can you store a soul in your decanter of water? It's a magic container, says Daz. Nimmelin, thinking to herself, I'm about to be asked some uncomfortable questions. Nimmelin says to Quill, Quill, contact our sponsor. Daz is desperately trying to remember the prayers she had to recite at the orphanage, but she keeps forgetting key words. But then she remembers curses said while she was on the fairy princess and makes up her own prayer. Desperately prays aloud. By Odin's missing, hand? No. Ear? No. Huffs out. Oh, nuts. Blinks. That's it. By Odin's missing nut, I beseech you, souls, to leave us be.
Well, they might laugh themselves to death.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Not sure if Odin would appreciate that, but brilliant.
The old man, he'd appreciate that.
Well, he might laugh his ass off for sure.
Still kill you, but he'd laugh his ass off while he was doing it.
Probably.
As long as you didn't drop a net.
I'm pretty sure it's missing eye, but and Tyr's the one with the missing hand.
Okay, so
If
that
we're
was
going by the
Alisander's
Norse.
turn for now. We're on to 15, Vonvin. Oh, and the creepies get to attack now.
I am defensively going to cast my Spectral Hand spell. And that is all I can do this turn.
Okay.
Note, I said I did so defensively in case somebody was here enough to harass me.
Right. Alright, so... wrong bag.
And I will need you to roll me a d4, please, Stretch.
Stretch? Oh. Thank you.
1d4.
You got an Uno.
An Uno. Okay.
Oh, that's awesome. That means I only lose 1 hit point.
Someone's letting off the fireworks again.
Yeah, that's part of the reason why I actually switched to the gaming headset. That and my wireless one was out of battery, but because it's a bone transmission, it does nothing to conceal the mortar-like fire happening out and about.
Yeah.
I really did not want to be in town tonight.
Yeah. Okay. Alright. Hell, there's enough of them here. Everybody just tell me what your armor class is in order. Vonvin.
20.
Versus incorporeal attacks.
They go before Xerxes does?
Which is a touch attack, yes?
Oh, no, they don't. Sorry, Xerxes goes first. Yes, it's a touch attack, yes.
Okay, so
Okay,
14.
like I said, Xerxes is casting a quicken, resistance, and a regular bear's endurance on Crowley.
Okay.
It raises his constitution by 4 points. Right? And gives him +1 to saving throws. So he'll get +3 to his fortitude save.
Okay. Yeah, Crowley, you feel somebody touching you, right? And then you feel strength flood through your veins. You don't see this person.
Okay.
Wouldn't it be Constitution? Wasn't it Bear's Endurance?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's his Constitution being buffed, not Strength.
No, it's he feels strength coursing into him, as in he's feeling better, stronger, healthier.
Yes, this is the descriptive portion of the game now. We are not in the game terminology portion of the game.
Fair.
Okay, so Vonvin, I'm sorry, what was your,
Her touch AC is 14.
Okay. I'm right about that, aren't I? They get to attack against touch AC because it's a touch attack? Yeah.
Yes, they don't attack
Ooh, okay.
your
Lucky
armor.
you. Yeah, okay. Arden? Your touch AC?
He muted himself and forgot.
24.
Okay. They miss. Crowley, your touch AC.
Crowley isn't dodging. If they touch him, he can remove curse on them. It doesn't have to be his hand that touches him, he does make contact with them.
That's true.
Very well true.
And it would be a attack of opportunity.
All right. In that case, make a fortitude save with your new bonus taken into account.
Ouch. Ooh, 1.
Oh.
Natural?
Son of a bitch.
Ouch.
Okay. Okay then. Let's see. Where is the information on that? I know it's here.
They do 1d6 points of strength damage. If they're shadows, I'm not sure if they're...
There we go. Okay. Actually, okay. All right. Take 3 points Constitution.
Damage or drain?
Drain. It says drain.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I know, right?
That's so sick.
Does that take off the temporary first?
Yep. Sure does.
Yeah. Thank God.
No doubt, right? These things are only CR5 too, I'll have you know.
Oh yeah, but that's 1 in CR5.
Okay, question. How many actual points of constitution damage am I taking?
3.
No, actual?
Okay.
No, he had a +3 to Constitution.
+4 to Constitution, so you still have a +1 to Constitution.
Okay.
Yeah, so none. You just have a +1 bonus at the moment instead of a +4. Aren't you lucky?
Okay. Fair enough.
Okay, however, your remove curse activates.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no, wait a minute. I did something wrong here, having just gotten back. Or did I? No, I'll wait till next turn. Alright, and yeah, the curse is removed. And the same thing, we've got another elf in an archaic outfit that says thank you.
Okay.
Okay, Yasma, what's your touch AC?
Quick question. Do you want me to roll and then add my touch AC, or just tell you what my
No,
touch
just
says?
tell her what it is.
Okay, just making sure. 15.
Okay, that's a high roll that's not a natural 20, if somebody would care to aid Yasma.
Can Xerxes block it?
Yeah. Yeah, okay, you'll take the damage instead.
Mm-hmm.
1.
Do I have to save or anything?
Oh wait, yeah, of course you do. I'm sorry, I'm an idiot.
Yeah.
Yes. You get a fortitude save, obviously.
I rolled a 18 on the die.
Right, so you saved against it and you feel the shiver of the deep cold of the void and the breath of the grave wash over you, but somehow you are not damaged.
Right.
Okay, Ruvel's touch AC?
14.
I'll need Daz's and Nimmelins too, by the way, so please put those in the chat. I'm sorry, Ruvel, you answered me, but I'm
14.
14.
They're
lucky
probably
you.
12s.
Yeah, Daz is 12.
Stretch rolled the reroll, okay? Okay.
It's 10 plus your dex modifier there, Daz.
Daz might have a higher dex modifier. She is kind of a rogue type.
Ogly type? No, she doesn't.
Okay.
She got a good dex, 14, I think.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I think you're the same as Daz and Magpie.
Okay, I'm sorry, Stretch, I missed your reroll. Do you want to use it for Daz instead? Because it turned out to not be necessary for Yasma.
Wearing the tin hat doesn't help.
Nope, the tin hat helps not at all. Okay, make a yeah, that was touch AC. Make a fortitude save, Daz. That still wasn't good unless somebody wants to.
Can Xerxes block it?
Against Daz?
Yeah. It's called his Roy Kent maneuver.
Yep, okay.
Okay.
Make a fortitude save.
17 on the die.
17 on the die. Nice roll. Okay, yeah, obviously you make it. It's very interesting. Daz felt this creepy thing, and it almost touched her, and then something that you couldn't see slapped it aside.
And he's singing, he's here, he's there, he's every fucking where, Roy Kent. Roy Kent.
He probably is singing something stupid that's like that, though. Because it is Xerxes.
And he's invisible.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's figured out he's invisible.
Yeah, so you hear Xerxes singing, he's here, he's there, he's every fucking where.
Oh, he's brave. He saves you from the grave.
Nice. Okay, Xerxes was already attacked twice, so I'll be nice and skip it. Celine could be in some trouble here. Of course, she does have a pretty good fortitude save. Woohoo! The prayer of Odin's missing nut worked!
Oh, you better hope you never meet Odin, Daz.
Give me the fucking phone at 8 o'clock at night.
Could be Jamie, so
Amy.
probably should be looked
It's
at.
Jamie, yeah.
Okay, mute. Okay. Be right back, fridge raid. Okay, should probably give that a moment then.
Jamie has a ride home tonight, so Steve can take the car.
Great, perfect. All right, so Celine was attacked. The attack hits, but she can remove curse too, can't she?
Yes.
Yeah, she'll opt to do that.
It's a spell for her, though.
It's a spell for her. Oh yeah, so she can't cast it defensively. All right, that isn't gonna work. Okay, the attack hit. She wait a minute. She has hexes all over the place. She's a witch. Isn't there something I can do that does that? I never.
There is a remove curse hex. Yes. It does pretty much the same thing.
Just like that.
Pretty much.
It touches her, she hexes him.
Yeah. What was that? Sorry? What'd I miss?
Dad said thank you, Odin. Hope you find your nut. and then on top of it stretches like back.
Nice. You know what? You're right. The timing on that was pretty good. Pretty good. Have to admit.
Well, Sources stretches the response the thing before that. Be right back, fridge raid. Thank you, Odin. Hope you find your nut back.
That is very good timing. It's very funny. Yeah, that's pretty great. Okay, Celine is going to opt then to accept the hit. She looks ill as the fingers of the void drag across her, but again, freed spirit. Okay, Madrimlian's touch AC.
14.
Okay. Arian's touch AC.
15.
Nice. Okay. Alright. New round, I think.
I haven't had an attack yet.
You have an attack?
You don't get one.
You're right, it's your turn. Sorry. You're the last.
You don't get an attack. You've decided.
Yeah, I don't like you today. No.
Madrimlin is actually going to try something. They may be undead and incorporeal, but they still have minds because they still can focus on things. So,
I approve of trying things.
he's going to utilize empathy.
Interesting choice.
I see no reason why it wouldn't work. What's the relevant stat that it applies to mentally?
There is no save.
Okay.
It gives me a bonus to on bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, or sense motive checks with the individual.
Okay.
They're
It
immune
also-
to all of them.
What's that? Sorry?
They are immune to all of them. Undead are immune to bluff, diplomacy, intimidate, and sense motive.
The other one I was looking at was empathic connection, which can turn it to my friend as long as people aren't attacking them. So I'm going to choose one that
It's a
has
charm person sort of thing. And
that one has a DC 16 will to negate.
Okay.
However, if the creature is currently being threatened or attacked by you or your allies, it receives a +5 bonus on its saving throw.
Okay, what does it have to achieve on a will save then in order to do it?
Well, since everybody's attacking things, it's going to be an 11. I'm still going to try it, though.
Well, no. I mean, oh, you have to? No, I thought it had to roll a will save.
it rolls
It
a will
does.
save difficulty 16. It gets +5 on it.
That's what I needed to know. Thank you. Okay. Really? Really? Do you want to come down here and have a look at the natural one I just rolled?
Yes.
Feel free to come on in and have a move. There it is. There it is. Some guys you have days you have too much luck, and it's not just the audience helping you.
I know.
But don't you have to understand what they're saying? Yes.
No.
Maybe. But if that's the case, I believe the Madrimlian speaks High Avalonian.
Yes.
And that is
Yes, he does
the
now.
language of the ancient Avalonian Empire. So, he failed. It catastrophically failed its will save. What are you doing?
Well, first things first, I'm going to talk to him and find out what
What's the
happened.
weather out there?
No. How did you end up in this situation? We will help. We just need to know the.
It's just cold. It's
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, you're getting that, definitely.
Right. How can we warm you up?
That's why we're here.
Yeah, but attacking us isn't going to help you. It's just going to cause more cold.
No, it says. And that's the end of the round. Yasma, your turn.
Okay. Well, now that we know what they are, I'm not too keen on attacking them. Right?
Right.
And I can't lift any.
Just retreat.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna retreat behind Crowley.
Fair enough. Are you holding an action or anything?
What do you mean?
Like if one of them attacks you, are you going to strike it instead?
Retaliate? Well,
Yeah, or are you going to attack it before it can attack you?
Oh. I'll just try to avoid it.
Okay, so you're basically actively dodging. Got it. Defensive stance. You can do that.
I have defensive instinct if that helps at all.
They call that total defense.
Yeah, total defense. It gives you bonuses on your armor class.
Yep.
But you don't get an attack, obviously.
Okay.
So, this one that Madromlin was talking to actually considers him as a friend now.
Yeah, fair enough. Arian.
Arian rolls a natural 1 on his perception check to notice all this other shit going on around him since he's in fight mode.
Yep. Brilliant. And he keeps fighting. There is one near to you that was clearly wounded by Celine's heal spell.
Okay. So 26 should hit.
Yep, definitely does.
27 then hits. 22 hits. And 22 hits.
Yep.
I rolled a 12 and 3 13s.
A 12 and 3 13s, okay? Now roll your 50-50 miss shot.
Missed the first one. Missed the second one.
It'd just be
Missed
one.
the third one. Missed the fourth one.
Missed it all! Fuck! Now he's swearing.
He's cussing in a language that the clergy do not know.
Yeah, that's right. Arden.
Arden's asleep at the wheel again.
Arden probably muted himself yet again.
And forgot that he was on mute and is now talking to himself some more. Which I suspect is not an unusual situation for him.
Not during game night, it's not.
Or his narcolepsy is struck again. Because we know Arden has a problem with that.
Yeah.
This is true.
But you know what? I am
Or
in
his
town.
grandpa has called up.
What's that?
But you know what? I'm in town,
No,
so I have
heard
phone-
you. I didn't hear Aaron. What did you say, Aaron?
As it or his grandpa has called him, right?
Yeah, that's possible. All right, you know what? We're moving on to the next thing then, which is to say all the 20s go. That's Ruvel, Celine, and Nimmelin. However, Celine says, "Gather around me." And she holds up her pentacle, right? And a ring of moonlight surrounds her.
Damn dog distracting me.
Okay, what were you doing on your turn?
Me, since people are coming up with a different solution rather than just straight up killing them, I'm gonna and I have no real way of helping with that. I'm gonna defensively cast Cat's Grace on myself to help to give myself the ability to not get hit more.
Sensible.
Just a simple +2 to my AC helps.
Yeah, I figured that I had to wait until my turn to yell something, but that probably went off before anybody's, attack, right? What is Ruvel doing?
Ruvel's backing up and surrounding. Well, not surrounding, but getting in between them and Celine.
So you're not gathering close to her like she said? Gather around me? Okay. Okay. But he's being defensive. He's full defense?
Yeah.
Okay. Nimmelin. And correct, Daz. That is the impression you're getting. They want the heat from your bodies. Nothing is colder than the void.
Except Celine's left hip. She is a witch.
Touche.
Actually, I wouldn't say it's her left. I'd say it's her gaze. You take her off, nothing is colder than the void except Celine's angry gaze.
Okay. Yeah, Nimmelin says, I gather around the captain and use my turn to see what I know about them, and Quill assists you. Yeah, basically, it didn't send for some reason when you press the button. That's alright. Okay, what Quill knows about them is that they are something called void wraiths. They are the spirits of those who have died cold and alone in the void, or those who have been slain by other void wraiths. And yes, apparently removing their curse is assisting them, possibly because these are elves dealing with other elves and the elven gods. He says that he lets you know that Selene is a priestess of the goddess of the stars, and it is her job to guide people, the dead, back to their homes. Crowley also has some kind of eldritch void power, and that is giving him an advantage in the situation as well. Oh, and just because I feel it's convenient and it's kind of cheating at the moment, and why not? Because void powers, right? He also lets you know that Madrimlian has currently charmed one of them. Oh my god. Okay, so Nimmelin tries to relay this to the captain. Captain, they're void wraiths. Spirits who've died in the void is probably what you can get out, right, to start with, right? Daz sprints to the captain, screaming her prayer as fast as she can. My own is missing, none of beseech you, so speed. Panic mode. Awesome.
Oh boy! I feel sorry for Daz if we ever encounter Odin.
Me too. Oh yeah.
Mind you, it'll have been long enough that Odin will just probably laugh at that point. So the nut prayer, very funny.
Okay, so I'm having trouble looking up the spell, but I saw it there earlier when I was looking for something. She has a spell that's an area of effect spell that is a ward against incorporeal creatures.
Yeah.
I think it might be called Magic
Protection
Circle.
or Magic Circle against evil.
Well, yeah, Magic Circle against evil would work, but I don't think it was that. It was something that was specific to incorporeal creatures.
Oh.
Right? Without damaging them. And I'm having trouble finding it through the list here, but
yeah, I believe you.
Okay, so that's what she's doing.
And if there isn't one, there should be.
Right. Okay. So I take it basically everybody else with their turn makes for the ward.
Yep,
Warded
me and
area.
my spectral hand.
Yeah. Does anybody do otherwise at the moment?
Well, they get to go before Madrimlian can even start moving.
That's true. But you are standing near one of them, and it's not attacking you. It's just kind of hovering around you.
Arian took a full attack, so he can't move this round.
Right. Okay. So he is likely to get attacked by at least a couple of them. Shit, I wonder if we can do something about that. Alright, so there's still several people who can go before the wraiths go. So that would be... Where were we at? We were at the 20s, right? So... Yeah, Selene, Ruvel, Nimmelin,
Vonvin.
Vonvin. Yeah, Vonvin's at 15, not 20.
Yep.
Okay, so just a second. I'm looking at the 20s, so 19 was Alisander. Right. Alisander is making for the circle, which he was right close to, but holding action. Crowley.
Okay. just an average. Is there two close enough that I can try and touch two at the same time?
I don't think that. Well, okay, it's a touch attack. How does it? Is it a touch attack? How does it work exactly?
Yeah, he has to make contact with them.
Right. So, do you have 2 touch attacks in a round?
Yes.
Okay. Sure. They're all kind of gathering around where you all are now, right? Because you're kind of closing into one space.
Alright, I'm gonna say something kind of stupid as I'm reaching out to touch them. I am the worms, come to me and touch them.
Nice. Okay, first of all, make your touch attacks.
A 10 and a 2, so that's 14 and 6.
The first, no, actually, nope, neither one of them hits. Anybody
Hang
want to
on.
help them out? Okay.
You can reroll at least one of them.
Okay.
Hey,
You can reroll too.
All right.
okay.
Oh, Daz has already got it rolling.
Okay.
T-pose and run at them for maximum surface area. Ah! Come to me, I want to give you a big hug.
T-pose them into submission. I honestly don't know where that meme came from, but it's so freaking funny. The idea of somebody standing over you and T-posing you. Like,
I think it's a JoJo thing.
is it?
I think so.
That's great. Okay, yeah. Okay, so sorry, what were your rerolls?
A 20 and an 8.
The 20 hits, the 8 does not.
Okay,
Was that 8 total or just 8 on the die?
8 total. Okay, so remove curse. Constitution save.
Yep. Fortitude save.
Fortitude, yeah. $19.
You save.
Okay.
How long
And
does
that's-
resistance last for, Aaron?
Minute per level.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you still get that +1 from that. So
Oh my, guys, I've got some sound effects here I didn't notice. Okay, I've got one called Ancient Tongue. Let's see if this does the voice of the void here. Well, it would have to work first, wouldn't it?
Yep.
Oh, there it is. I hear it. Nice. And I have one called Energy Burst. I wonder if this is a good one for them flashing into transparent, glowing elves that disappear. Not really. Oh, I can turn those up. Just a second. Let's do that. That's more like it. That is a really pathetic energy burst. Okay. But I like the Ancient Tongue. That was perfect.
yeah.
All right. So, yes. Okay, so I'm sorry. Just a second. What did I just do? There was Fortitude save? Did you make it? What'd you roll?
You rolled a 19.
I do believe that makes it. Just a second here. I'll confirm. $19? Yep. Okay. And remove curse again. Alright. This one, since I said Alessander was holding action, when it turns into a transparent elf, he'll enact Trap the Soul.
Yes.
I'm sorry, we'll release you later, he says.
Majimlin will translate it to High Elven or High Avalonian.
Nods. Thank you. My Avalonian's not good yet, he says. Working on it. Okay. Now. Where we at? Now we're at Von Vin.
Right. Von Vin is heading towards Sleen via Arian, who is obviously catching his breath, and she says, just roll, and she shoves him towards Sleen.
Who is she pushing towards Celine?
Arian.
Just roll? Oh my god.
You know, when you fall, you roll, right? But it'll move him towards Celine.
Okay.
Actually, Arian sees her coming towards him and says, "Get the regular crew. They can't take this."
I don't know if she. Well, actually, she could probably move a regular elf and not. You know, Arian she could not pick up and move, but a regular elf she probably could. Yeah, she'll pick somebody up on her way past.
Your options? Well, there's others, but, you know. Daz, Nimlin. You notice they're yelling to save the other one?
You know what? She's gonna grab Nimlin. They seem to have some sort of thing going on here.
Okay, guys, I gotta call it. I'm sorry. I gotta get a nap in here.
Alright, I'll finish playing Xerxes.
Yeah, thanks.
How many rounds has it been since you were invisible? This is the second, right?
Yep. Although, once we hit end of turn, it's probably pause combat because it is 8:41.
Maybe. We might be pretty close to end of combat here, guys.
Okay.
Right, just saying. But if Aaron said, I'm done, that's it, he's done, that's it. So I'll continue limping them along. But like I said, we're actually getting pretty close to the end of this anyway, I think. So this would be Daz's turn and Xerxes. Xerxes is booking it for the safety of the circle, I think, but he's going to grab someone else on the way. Actually, no, he'll probably take up a position of defense with Arian until everyone else can get to the safety circle. Because it's Xerxes, and that's what you do. Now, the shit comes down. Okay, you guys have already taken out a bunch of them, right? How many have you taken out? I think you've taken out 7. Am I right?
And Celine took out a whole whack.
No, she injured a whole whack. She didn't take
Yeah.
them out. The ones that were already injured, that were injured enough, she was able to take out.
That was about 4.
Yeah, it was.
I wiped out 3 personally.
Yeah, Celine got 1.
Alessander got at least one.
Okay, so, alright, so we had 4, 3, 8, 9. Yeah. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we're running out of ghosts here, fortunately. Alright. First creature attacks. We're gonna say odds are Xerxes, because they can see him, and evens is Arian. First one attacks Xerxes. And misses. Second one attacks Xerxes again. And and misses again. The third one attacks Arian. What's your touch AC?
14. Sorry, 15.
Okay, that will hit. Somebody feel like re-rolling that for me? Or does somebody feel like letting him take it and see what happens with the fortitude?
Re-roll it.
Yes, ma'am. Ooh, yuck, that was even better. Anyone else?
Stretch is redeeming a re-roll.
Oh, okay. So I was just
Okay.
about to too, so. But I'll wait.
I'm just getting mine finished spending.
And that one missed. So, all right. So all three of the remaining ghosts miss. Now,
So there were 4 of them, were there? The 3 that attacked and the one by me?
yes.
Okay.
Kate, Madrimlian, what are you doing? Everybody except for Xerxes and Arian and a couple of dead crewmen, because
Yeah.
we're going to say that some of the rank and file are fucking toast.
Well, I'm going to try this with another one. I'll take a 5-foot adjustment towards Celine, but I'm still gonna try to connect with another one. Since nobody's been attacking them now, except for Arian. I think still 11 because of Arian's attack. For a saving throw.
Okay. And sorry, what do they have to get? 16?
Yep.
Yeah, they made it.
Okay.
Unless somebody wants to be cruel to... I gotta tell you honestly, if you're gonna spend your rerolls for this, it's likely it's gonna succeed.
Yeah.
It just got a natural 1 last time. That sounds good there. Stretch Taylor's and Harrogate Indian blend ground coffee.
Yeah. With morning caramel syrup in it.
Sounds amazing.
Nope, I don't think anybody's doing a reroll, so.
Alright. In that case, new round. Is anyone leaving the circle?
Oh, hell no.
Celine says, improve the aid the health of Crowley, myself, and anyone else who can remove a curse at a touch.
I have nothing that does that prepared today.
Well, Arden has buffs.
Whom I think is playing with the dog again.
I don't think. No, it was muted. I don't think I have. I don't have Constitution prepared. Bear's Endurance prepared.
Okay.
I can't be really much help after this fight. It seems like I'm basically buffing my defenses so I don't get hit and become a liability.
Well, you can parry.
Quill, can we buff people? I don't know. Are those spell? I don't know if a warlock has it on the spell list, right?
Half a second.
Oh wait, never mind. I do have Bear's Endurance. Huh. Okay. Well, I guess I will help someone. I don't know how close I am to people.
You should be able to buff Celine or Crawley. Everybody's crowded in.
Or perhaps the two Marines who are still standing outside. You can't see Xerxes, but you know he's there because he's singing. Now he's singing, I'm Tavares, yes I am, Tavares, Tavares, yes I am.
No, at your current level, Nimlin has Eldritch Blast and Detect Magic. That is it.
Got it. Okay, Daz is using the glass for looking for magic. Okay, there's fucking magic everywhere. Right? The suits are magic, the ship is magic, the
Mast is
creatures,
magic.
the mast is magic, the creatures are magic. Everything's fucking magic. Oh, that was a bad singing voice. Okay, when it gets to Arian's turn, is he backing into the warding circle now?
How full is it? I mean, it's not big enough to hold everyone and all the crew, is it? I mean,
Probably not.
so no, he'd probably stay out and give his spot to a normal crewman who can't
Right?
theoretically. And let's see. Being a follower of the Morgan, he would probably feel that these things would rather be dead than be trapped.
Yep, I think that's a reasonable decision for him to make ethically, yes.
So, spinny.
All right.
So I know that hits. That hits. That hits. Does a 16 hit? That's the question.
No. Barely misses, actually.
So let's see if his percentile dice are nicer to him this time. Yes. Yes. And yes.
Nice.
Made up for last turn. Alright, so the first hit is 17 damage to one of them.
Okay.
The second hit would be an additional 13.
Okay.
If it's still up, the last hit does an additional 13.
And that takes it out. Yeah, that's not Odin Daz, that's Xerxes. Yep. Alright, yes. So I imagine that when Crowley gets to his turn, he keeps going doing the same thing, right? Unless somebody else is breaking from the circle at this point, which you might. There might be, or first I guess I'll ask that. Are any of the PCs breaking from the circle to defend ordinary crew and give them a spot in the circle? Because he's right, it can't protect everybody.
Crowley's gonna be out there trying to draw them towards him away from other crew. That's why I made this.
So there's only 3 left. One standing beside Madrimlian. Just floating there.
Okay. Well, that one's obviously friendly to Madrimlian, so Vonvin is likely to use her spectral hand to just, like, tap one of them to distract them away from an ordinary crew member that is not, you know, the one beside Madrimlian or the one that Crowley is approaching.
Yeah, there's only 3 of them left, so fair enough.
Well, you know, it's not like I can't tap somebody's shoulder with a spectral hand.
Yeah. Hey, you.
Pay
Nicolene
attention.
notices by now,
Flap,
by
flap,
the way, that these guys are not attacking her at all. Or Quill. Alright, so... Scene... Alisander reaches out to touch another one. Reach out and touch someone. And misses. Okay.
Let's re-roll that.
Alright.
I'll get it here in a sec.
No worries. Yep, that'll hit. I'll make his fortitude save. He made it. And...
Re-roll.
Cersei is not a disembodied voice. He is flesh. Of course that's Odin singing.
Yep. That's hilarious. Love it, Daz. Daz, this is great. You guys are fun. And Nimmelin, you're doing a great job too, I have to say. Yeah. Oh, I'ma stay out of the circle and just either get Daz or the nearest crewman in the circle. Yeah, you might as well. They're ignoring you, pretty much. You know. Yeah.
Has the bosun gotten into the circle, or is he still outside?
He is actually standing on the other side of the circle from Arian and Xerxes fighting off ghosts. Or at least he looked like he was going to, yeah. He's standing in a defensive... Yep. Yeah, Daz makes it to the circle with the fastest sprint in a bug suit ever set. Yeah, fuck this nobility bullshit. Ah, save my own ass! Daz ran like Shaggy when he sees a ghost, yeah. Yep, totally. Nimmelin says Quill is going to try to start a convo with answers more than I'm cold. Yeah, alright, so how many did I say are left now? One disappeared, one was distracted, one is charmed by Madrimlian, there was one left, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Of course, Crowley is still sitting there not doing anything. And was asked.
Is he?
That he
No,
was trying
he
to
said he
draw
was
me.
leading them all away.
Not doing
Right.
anything.
Yeah, that's right. So, okay, so go ahead and reach out and touch someone.
Alright.
Celine can't at the moment. She's holding up the ward. What AC do you hit with your touch attack?
14.
You hit 14?
Yeah.
Not enough. Anybody re-rolling?
I have a question.
Yes.
If they're looking to touch us and I'm looking to touch it, would that not almost benefit me to just walk towards it and try and hug it? Like, it would... Do I get no bonuses for that?
I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying, but now that you see, okay, so what we've got going on here, which actually, you know, you would have no way of knowing, right? But they're driven creatures of the undead void, right?
Yeah.
But they're smart, right? They still have all their mental stats, right? So
Okay.
they're aware that you are trying to help them. Now they want to go, right? But the void creature is preventing them from doing so. It's trying to make a vampire walk into sunlight.
Okay, I see what you're saying. The void has got a hold of them that they can't, you know, they know I'm there helping them. They want to touch me, but, you know, the void makes them want to touch me for a bad reason.
Exactly.
I understand. Okay.
Okay, so rolling the reroll. You may reroll.
Okay. Natural 20.
20?
Yep.
You hit. Make your constitution save. Your fortitude save, rather, not constitution save.
Total of 20.
That makes it. The 19 did.
Yep, sure does. Yep, no problem. Again, turns to a transparent, glowing moonlit image of an elf. She blows you a kiss as she disappears.
Salute her.
Yeah, she kind of does salute herself in return, right? So, just as she sprinkles into dust, motes of light. All right, so I think that we can pretty much make short work of the rest of this. There's one left that will actually attack anyone. Do you feel that the battle is done, or should we play out the last bit?
I think we could call this done.
Oh, yeah.
I think we got enough restorations if we have to have them to undo anything that's done by one.
I think so too. Right? So yeah, the last one is sent off. What do you, Alessander says, what do you want us to do with that one? To Madrimlian. Oh, sorry, I almost missed what was going on in the chat. Nimmelin's trying to do things. Nimmelin stands ignored in a mob of void ghosts. This is interesting. I'm going to put this in my special abilities. Yes, Void Wraiths, which is a unique creature I have just made up on the spot, by the way. Right? They are... I've used a base template, but I've made up special things. Yeah, they will not attack you. Right? Can I address the Void directly? Probably. What are you trying to say?
Oh boy.
Yes.
Messing with the void is so much fun.
Isn't it though? I love that Magpie gave me this, by the way. This was a present handed to the GM on a platter.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes. Oh yes, shit going down.
Yeah, I seen that one coming.
Will Odin ever find his nut? Oh yeah, about that time, by the way, that's when Xerxes reappears. He was invisible for 3 rounds.
Oh,
Oscar forgot you launched Dragonfire. Glad you could join us, Dragonfire. That's awesome.
Of course, he just has to bug his sister.
2 questions for you, Sable.
Sure.
One, from that one I rolled and got severely touched.
Yes.
I had an idea on a lasting effect that could have.
Ooh, he gets some white hair so he can go home.
Development, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much what you had in mind?
Yeah, a white handprint on my chest.
I like it. Perfect. I'll absolutely embrace that.
Okay, perfect.
Yay.
Okay. Nimmelin says, please release my kinsmen from your hold. Keep them not from their rest in void. What do you offer? Says the void in return.
Oh.
What?
Chicken nuggets. Spice dance? Oh, 1 sec.
Cat's firstborn.
Spice dance and banana rum? Would the void have any interest in spice dance and banana rum?
And good feelings.
You know, it is the void. That's sort of like dealing with Cthulhu, maybe.
Oh, no. Dragon,
God,
no.
She offered all her good feelings.
Yeah.
Yup.
Mm.
Mm.
Oh, that is like.
You know what? This gives me more story fuel. Done. Done, says
No.
the void.
Oh,
The rest of them disappear. You immediately feel absolutely crushingly depressed.
Oh.
And we're going to leave it there for the night.
Oh boy, now we have a suicidal character.
Oh no.
So Arian goes to take a step and slips on something. I rolled a natural 20 on my luck check.
Oh,
Yep. He picks up the Volk nut he slipped on, and hands it to Dazzlecat for some reason. And he goes, I think this is yours.
Oh. Oh
Okay,
dear.
good night, guys. We gotta get going.
Good night.
Right on.
good
Bye,
night.
Blake.
Thank you so much. That was a lot of fun. I'll see you next week.
Nimlin has become Eeyore.
Yep.
Yep, that was just exactly remind. See, this is what happens when you get like GMs together. People have been GMs for a long time. They hear stuff like that, and it's like genie wishes. You're like, oh, really? Okay.
Oh, that's why as
Yeah.
soon as I saw that and Happy Feelings, like, oh no.
Not happy feelings, good feelings.
Yeah, good feelings. I was
Very specifically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no.
Semantics. Semantics are important when dealing.
Every good feeling she has now lost the ability to feel. Or
You
he
can't-
has. I can't remember. Nimlin.
She.
She. Okay.
Yeah, can't love, can't. Yep, only hate, can't be happy, only sad. Like, oof.
Wow,
No
she could
compassion.
seriously go like, you know, fourth edition Shark Eye here. In order to feel anything, you know, do all sorts of dangerous shit that causes pain.
Uh huh.
Oh.
Can't feel pleasure, only pain.
All good feelings. No orgasms. No
No
pleasantly full.
Gnawing hunger.
I am so evil.
Oh God, she just became one of the Black Pearl pirates, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah,
much.
pretty much.
And how the fuck are you all gonna fix that? Stay tuned in the next few weeks and find out.
Yeah, it's
Only
not like
thing
we
I can
can,
really
you know,
think of is,
like
like-
that episode of Lost Girl where the wolf changeling there lost his ability to love. We can't exactly go and threaten to cut down the magic maiden's tree with a chainsaw to get it back. This is a little more complicated than that.
However,
Oh.
I will point out that she did not specify these, so any elf who was held by the void should have been freed by that.
That's right.
My kinsman.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. The
Yep.
question is how to interpret it. Any elf? Just Elfar?
Mm,
Only
Only
the
one-
members of her family.
Yeah. It depends
True.
on how you interpret it.
yeah.
But she did pay a really hefty price.
Heavy sacrifice is worth heavy
Reward.
reward.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's for sure. So, the power of friendship will save her, TM.
She can't feel friendship. I don't think. No, she would have to give up a Lily. I would think she'd have to like give up her entire self for that. The dragon.
I don't know.
For every carbon-based life form. Mm.
Does
No.
releasing them bring them death, or do they become fleshy undead? No, they just disappear, and they disappear beautifully. They turn into ghosts that seem to sparkle with moonlight, and they smile, and there is a look of deep peace on their face. They salute Nimlin, and they turn to motes of light and disappear,
Presumably
Adrenaline
going to
salutes
the
the one that
afterlife.
he befriended.
including the one you befriended.
Yep, Adrenaline salutes that one
Yeah.
as they leave.
He kind of
Um,
looks familiar somehow.
Right, I'll do some research to find out who he was, because if he looks familiar, he's probably a family member or distant family member, or something else. Somebody who's a very historical figure.
We'll leave that till next time.
Yep.
Remind me that I said that, though. Also, don't let me forget over the course of the week that I still haven't done the magic items you guys got last time, and you need those.
Yeah.
Because obviously, if I'm going to throw shit like this at you...
And spell books. Spells in the spell book.
Pride says, "Who died?" Also slides word into the chat tauntingly and flounces away. That's alright, I only have 3 hours left. Every carbon-based life form, says Dragonfire. That's who it should apply to.
Like I said, I would think you'd have to give up your entire self to the void for that. Something as big as that.
Yeah.
Was it canonical, nobody?
Blows kisses to buddy.
Oh my god, that's funny. Yeah, that's basically what you would become if you gave up your entire being, right? Is nobody.
Yeah, Nimlin is a canonical nobody. No, I rather like Nimlin's character, actually. I rather like your guys' characters. Those of you in the chat crew who have spent time developing your characters, I like you. I also like the fact that, what did we say her name was? Elena Songbird?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she is such a straight arrow. It's hilarious. Yes.
Yeah,
I like her too.
the only way currently that I can see of getting Nimlin's positive emotions back right now is a wish spell. We're not strong enough for that.
So it's only emotional feelings, right? You said good
feelings.
Right? So I would interpret that as, okay, well, what makes me feel good? Personally, I like
warmth,
good food, being pleasantly full, orgasms, you know, the good mellow feeling I get after I've eaten a fair bit of chocolate, pleasant drunks, love, friendship,
not being
joy.
thirsty.
Yes.
Yep. Good memories.
That's awesome.
Gone.
Daz says no matter how much someone tries to explain that it was Xerxes, she believes it was Odin acting through Xerxes. No, she does not lose good memories. She loses the good feeling of remembering those good memories.
Okay.
She remembers them clearly. It's just like they're distant. They're happening to somebody else.
Yeah, it's just like a numb feeling instead of the...
feeling.
Congratulations, you are now a psychopath.
Basically, yeah.
If Daz died, would you still feel bad? Yes, because that's a bad feeling.
Right.
Yep, it's not a good feeling. She still has her feelings, she just can't feel any positive ones.
Or at best, she can be numb.
Numb. Yep.
Yep.
And Daz carves her prayer on the wall by her bunk. And by the way, Arian, Chris, that was brilliant. Well done. With the Vulcan.
All I have to say about that, that is, if Daz keeps using it, even I don't think Daz is gonna survive a meeting with Odin because Daz is gonna just keep using it now.
But she doesn't have any good feelings towards Daz. No, she is aware that Daz is her friend, and that you know, I mean, like you remember that, you know, this distance. And have you ever ever been actually depressed, Magpie? Right? Because when you're actually depressed, you remember that these things used to make you happy, right? You remember that so-and-so is your friend, right? You're aware of that, right?
It just doesn't matter much anymore.
Right, because you feel like, I don't feel that connection anymore, you know? Not like you're not like immediately hostile towards them or anything, or you don't like them anymore. It's just that being around them doesn't give you the same sense of joy it used to. That's all.
Everything is vaguely dissatisfying. Even things that you used to like doing.
Okay, I can work with this, says Magpie. All right.
That might be worth a level for her too,
I think it is.
because it would strengthen her tie to her patron.
Yeah.
I think chat crew can all make a level at this point. What do you think?
Yeah.
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 They've been through a lot.
Especially Nevelyn.
Yeah.
I have been depressed to that point, says Magpie. Then you understand perfectly, and I shall leave it be. I remember being that depressed, right? I have been that depressed too, and I remember everything just felt numb and kind of cold, you know? The cold of the void, right? Nimmelin has learned a very important lesson. Yes.
Yeah. Careful what you ask for.
Oh, the dragon magpie.
But I didn't do anything except find her own special religious moment. You've done lots of stuff, Daz. And so has Dragon Magpie.
Yeah, sometimes the best lessons are the ones the hardest learned.
The Game Master is here to make this fun. If you would find this really challenging to play, like if you're going to find this traumatizing because you remember being that depressed, like I might, right? If I were playing this, I would be cautious about whether or not I'm willing to do this. If you feel that way, let me know, because this is for fun, and I'm trying to use this as a kind of a story seed, but I don't want you to not have fun. So if you would find that triggering, then let me know. We're not here to torture people. That's not what we're here for, or to re-traumatize anyone.
Unless it's Rowan.
Don't drag it on for very long. Yeah, deal. Actually, I know exactly what you mean, and don't worry, I didn't have any intention of doing so. We're good. I promise you.
Rowan is completely happy when her characters are absolutely fucking miserable. So
Yeah,
Rowan loves being tortured. I could just put the screws to her, and that's best. If she's like writing me at 2 o'clock in the morning going, so are we ever going to resolve this because I can't sleep? I've done my job. She's happy.
Oh yeah, I know the feeling, Sable, because well, think about it. What did I did my own character?
Yep, that's true. Also, I think Nimmelin is going to get friggin' chewed out by her sponsor.
No, probably not anymore.
Your sponsor made the deal with you.
Yeah.
Quill might be mad at you.
Yeah.
Quill will be like, "What the fuck do you think you were doing? Bah! I'm so ticked off, I'm molting." Oh, okay, I misunderstood. Yeah, you made a deal with the void.
Yeah, your patron is the void. That's so. Yeah, no.
Isn't that like interesting? Yeah, that's
Yeah.
metal is the word. Yeah, I would definitely use that. Oh, by the way, for those of you who came in and are writing and are still doing Game of Tomes, since I have my broken ass spell here, bring out your words. Bring out your words.
I guess I gotta put that together
Bring out
again.
your words. Because we're about to raid and do someone else, and I wonder who's up.
Anyways, happy Halloween and Samhain to everybody, and for those of you who are witchy types, happy New Year's.
Yes, that's right. Happy Samhain, Happy New Year. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, if you're in the Southern Hemisphere, Happy Beltane to you.
Exactly.
Looks like we have Coffee and Chaotica and Pride. Pride is in the middle of a long boy, probably. I should probably check the event page here. Boy, are we all mature channels?
Probably.
Karika definitely is.
I need to find.
Oh, hail, Jamly one.
Yes.
You better run that beautiful
Credits
credits
screen?
footage before we go.
Yep, this is true. Just a sprint lobby for Pride Ascending, so we're going to Coffee or Chaotica. I say Coffee, we're trying to get more points. All right, we're going to run the end credits and we will read Coffee Quills. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This time, when you get over there, if you are here to watch the game, prepare to be boarded is the raid call. And if you came here just right, then the raid call could be your house motto. Alright, so Toy Soldiers Old School is game mastered by Sable Aradia, created by Diane Morrison. Audio and video provided by Zoom. Character images provided by Hero Forge. Sound effects and ambience provided by Sirenscape. Music provided by White Sand. Check out his Patreon at patreon.com/whitesand. Mapping software provided by Campaign Cartographer 3+, World Spinner and Incarnate with adaptations in Adobe Photoshop. Game software provided by Fantasy Grounds, Hero Lab, and World Anvil. Check out our campaign at www.worldanvil.com/w/Toy Soldier Saga. And yeah, the Toy Soldier Saga is copyright 1995 by Diane Morrison, all rights reserved. Thank you all so much for joining us tonight. This was a great, I had a great time. Happy Halloween, wherever you are, or whatever similar holiday you are celebrating, or other holiday you're celebrating. To the pagans out there, Happy Samhain or Happy Beltane.